Good afternoon. Once again on a freezing northeastern part of the United States weather we're having this year. It's wonderful. You gotta love it. 3 months from now, it's gonna be in the 90s. And people will be complaining about how hot it is. Don't forget how cold they are today. Anyways, today we're going to try and show you on how to identify certain type of coins that have been cleaned, polished, tampered with, and we hope that we get it across to you. And because we're shooting from the hip on this one, I don't have it written down, but anyways, here we're going to start off with some coins that have been cleaned. Here, this is a 1897 Morgan dollar, and this coin. The first thing that we do is you look to see how the coin reflects the light. It's a little bit tougher now, being that they're in the case. I wish I had done this with coins that weren't in the case. I learned the hard way after the fact, but I'm sure if I come across it again, we'll be able to show you here. We do get a cartwheel effect with this coin here. The problem with this on why it came back clean is under magnification on the field in the front. We're going to see if we can pick it up in the video here. Anyways, there is what they call parallel hairline scratches, consistent with the rubbing. Someone's rubbing the coin to clean it. Very consistent. I did not know that when I purchased it, but right here, oh boy! See, I'm looking at the coin. I can see it under the light. Let's see if we change the light a little bit. Anyways, what I'm trying to get through, here we go, is on Miss Liberty's neck and down in here. It's very scratchy. Although this was in my opinion a good clean job, because it does, when you look at it, it does reflect the light, and I'll explain that the reflection properties again in this video as we move around. Here we have an 8. This one here was a costly one. Carson Cities. You see a Carson City, you're new, you definitely jump all over it, and it was there. I send it out because it's this coin is in very. It's sharp. It graded MS60 with details being polished, but it's better than the 60. How you can tell? First of all, you look at it there. That's not a Morgan dollar. You know, people might look at that and say, "Oh, look at that! That's like a proof finish. Look at how shiny it is." But there is no cartwheel effect at all on this coin. You can't get cartwheel effect on the camera. You can't get it off the camera. When you look at the coin under light, it's flat. It's like a flat look. There's no wave. There's no bouncing of the light. The light does not grab the coin, the field, and then bend up into Miss Liberty's face. You can see, in effect, right here, my hand reflecting on it. That's a polished reflect. That's not a natural reflection. The light is flat when you're putting it under the light. There's no definition. I'll show you. Let me compare one here. I have a 1962, or I mean MS62 Walking Liberty. You see the cartwheel on that, the way it bends. It goes across the field at bending, and then it just, when you're looking at this off the camera, the light jumps out sort of at you. It's flat on the field, bends around Miss Liberty there. On the Eagle, the same thing. Look at how the light just reflects off it, bounces, reflects. Those are the terminologies that I use. Back to this polished one. You can see there's no There's no bending of the light. There's no bouncing. There's no bounce. There's no. It's all. It's a beautiful coin. I got sucked in. Spent a lot of money. Sent it out to get graded. I won one here, and these come from when you go to the pawn shops. Pawn shops don't care. They don't care if it's been cleaned or not. All right, now we have here a 1916 Mercury dime that has been cleaned, and I discussed this with the Annex graders. You don't really talk. You kind of talk to them. You don't really talk to them personally. You talk to them through email. This coin here, to me, it was right on. It reflects the light nicely. The bends, it bounces off Miss Liberty, goes around. The reverse is every bit as good. So this one was tricky. Could have came back a full band. When I talked to them also, and under magnification, again, there are a bunch of straight little tiny lines. Straight lines going parallel with each other, basically in one direction, and through the neck. They're there. I know this coin. I know where this coin came from. The person that had it, he wasn't cleaning coins. He was throwing coins in a box. The only thing I could think of is he got this coin. It either went through the wash or it may have fell in the dirt and he got up and washed it just to clean it out. He wasn't cleaning coins. Come back to bite him in the butt because this was a very, very nice coin. And I kind of fight for it, but and I agree with the cleaners or the graders. You know, who am I trying to sell it to them? Now here's one. This is a 1942 over 1, and I this was another one I got. I believe, I don't remember if this came from, this one may have come from eBay. The problem with eBay is when you get them and you look at them and you don't know what you're looking for, like as me, you send it out for grading, comes back cleaned, you got burned. You can't return it because it's a 15 or 20 day turnaround time with the grading company. By the time you get it back, the gentleman at eBay ain't taking it back. That's the way it is, but you know, you just kind of write their names down. But as you can see here, there's no reflection. Let's take one here. This is the this is the other one that was supposedly clean. Look at how the light. Well, let's see now. There, I think that might be it. Now you pull this one out. There's no, see how it's flat. There's no shine. There's no reflect. There's no cartwheel. This coin has been cleaned with some type of cleaner. Just trying to give you some things to be aware of. The true silver coins, unclean coins, when they reflect the light, they reflect it in a special way. You will get to know it. Believe me. Here's a dollar, a piece dollar, same thing. The reflection is, it's just not there. It doesn't hug the coin. Here's an AU 50. It's not even mint state. And you can just see there's just a way that the light bounces off, and I apologize that they're in slabs. If I was smarter years ago, they wouldn't be in slabs, and I wouldn't be paying the price. No reflection possibilities. Now here we have a 1918 over 7 D Buffalo nickel. This one I got burned on also. This was an expensive one. This was about a $300 or $400, maybe even more. I'd have to go back and check it. But it was listed. It was listed as Porous. Porous. I was talking to a dealer, and when he brought the word porous up, and I said, "Oh, that was in the description." He says, "When you see the word porous, that means it's either been in the dirt or they cleaned it with acid cleaning." And then I went to another dealer, and they said the same thing. And I'm gonna show you. See how dull it is? It's very dull. Here's a VF12. This camera, it's tough putting this on video, but under the naked eye, and I hope I'm helping you here. Let's see now. This one here I'm trying to show you lower quality coins because this is a Bout G3, and see how it's flat, kind of looks bluish gray. That's the way it looks with the real eye. It's like a bluish gray. Very flat looking. This one, even for a very fine 12, it's different. And let me take one more. I believe I have another nickel here somewhere. Here's a fine 12 nickel. Let's see if we can put them side by side. If you can see the difference. Put them down. We're going to try and maybe zoom the camera in a little bit for you, because this is important. There. You can see the difference in the coin. Look at how the coin on the right is flat. There, let's throw in another fine 12. Now let's turn it over to the side. I wish I can show you these up close and with the naked eye, because I'm going to try and take out the fluorescent light. That fluorescent light, I think, is giving it bad. Under the real eye, it's there. Just try and get it. Believe in yourself when you're looking at them. If it doesn't look right, it's not right. It's just like if the deal is too good to be true, it's not true. And that's Alyssa's 101 lesson on how to identify coins that have been cleaned. Here's a couple more that have not been cleaned. Let's see if we can show you that card. See how that how the light just jumps off them. Look at them. Once this happened, I just started looking at coins over and over and over again. See how the light, it's bent. It kind of goes with the flow of the field. Bends up around Ike's head and his face. It's not straight. If that coin was polished, that there cartwheel effect would just be flat and straight across the coin. There'd be no depth. Let's pull this polished one out once more for you. I'm kind of getting... See that? See how there's no depth of line? Somebody definitely ruined a beautiful Carson City there. Destroyed a beautiful Carson City. Shame on me. Shame on me. See, now this coin has been cleaned. This one here is a little tricky. Here's the knowledge. You do have that nice cartwheel effect. There is some shine still to it. But when it comes to the graders, and they know because they see thousands of them, it's those little microscopic lines. And when you look at it under a even a magnifying glass, but I have a small magnifying glass, with microscope. That's what it is. Those lines are there. They're there. There's nothing that can be done. You discuss it, but when you see that, my suggestion is don't buy it, because if you spy it, that guy got away with it, then you're stuck with it as I'm stuck with it. And if you try pawning it off as not being clean, and you go on to eBay and you come across someone such as me nowadays who knows not what they're looking at, but has an idea of what they're looking at, you get that. You're not going to get that 5-star grading. And if you're into Facebook on these sites, people can ruin you. And once again, thank you for listening to our presentation. This is Alyssa Coins at alyssacoins.com. And we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You follow us. We appreciate it. Appreciate any of your business. And once again, alyssacoins.com. Thank you.